Hey there, and welcome to this week's episode of the Tyrannosaurus Anton blog. Yes, I'm back to doing this on a weekly basis, and it feels good. I have missed doing these blogs, so it's good to be back. This week, I think I'm going to declare it John K. Samson week. If you don't know who John K. Samson is, you may have already heard him, you just didn't know. But he is the singer-songwriter for the band The Weakerthans, an amazing Canadian rock act. Also, he used to be part of Propagandhi back in the day. He has a debut album, a solo album out called Provincial. I just picked this up. It's been out for a couple of weeks now, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's great. He's written a couple of really awesome songs that I like, mentioning video games in particular. But a lot of it is, you know, kind of about being alone, and sometimes, you know, that's good, sometimes that's bad. It just kind of depends on how you take it. But I definitely recommend checking out this album. It is awesome. One of my favorite tracks on there is Cruise Night. You know, anyway, just listen to the album. It's great. It's fantastic. And if you haven't heard John K. Samson before, if you like that album, definitely check out The Weakerthans. My favorite album from them is definitely Reconstruction Site, although Left and Leaving is a close second. So definitely worth checking out. Fantastic stuff. Anyway, moving along. As far as games, I've been playing Kingdoms of Amalur lately, and this game is fantastic. Now, honestly, it's got a weird name, Amalur, right? I don't know. But it's kind of like a dream team, so to speak, of people who put this game together. R.A. Salvatore wrote the game's story, Todd McFarlane did all the character designs and a lot of the art for it, and some other people, I don't know. Anyway, point is, this game is fun. It's really good. It's an action RPG, similar kind of to Dragon Age 2, also a little bit of the Elder Scrolls series mixed in there, and some World of Warcraft. Warcraft, am I right? Anyway, thing is, you're saying, yeah, okay, those games are good, or those games are okay, those games aren't great, but this puts all the best elements of all these awesome RPGs together into one neat, tidy, shiny package. And it's like EgoRaptor says in his sequelitis video, it just feels satisfying. If you haven't checked out EgoRaptor's sequelitis video, by the way, please do. It's awesome. Speaking of EgoRaptor, he's actually on this season of The Tester. Now, I think The Tester is a terrible show. Honestly, I think it's like the worst thing ever. It's a reality TV program about a bunch of people competing for what is arguably one of the worst jobs ever. Being a tester sucks. You might think it's great, yeah, I get to play video games all day, but no, it's a job. It really is a job. But I want to check out this season just because EgoRaptor's awesome. The dude's hilarious. If you haven't seen some of his other videos like Metal Gear Awesome, definitely check them out. I might put some links actually in the video description part of this thing here, so you can check them out. But also, check out Amalur. If you like action RPGs, if you like RPGs, if you just like games that are fun, play this game. It's amazing. Seriously, like I said, it feels so good. And like honestly, it does nothing new. There's nothing new in this game. Well, maybe the skills are a little bit different, something a little bit new, but mostly this game feels a lot like a lot of other games I've already played. But it just executes everything in a fantastic way that feels good. Ah, love playing it. Anyway, I thought I would take this opportunity now to kind of address some questions that were in the comments from last week's blog. I was asked if I would describe myself as a materialist and what I would do if my house burned down. Clearly, yes, I'm a materialist, as you can see by all the piles of crap in my room here. You know, it's probably terrible, but it is who I am, and you know, I like having stuff. I make reference to a lot of these things all the time. I make reference to it in these videos. And if my house burned down, I'd probably be pretty upset for a bit, but I would get over it. Also, house insurance covers stuff like that if there's a fire, so I'd be able to get all my stuff back eventually, except for all the rare collectible out-of-print stuff, but you know, whatever. Also, I was asked if I did, in fact, end up doing a podcast, what would be different from the blogs. If I ended up doing a podcast, which is still a consideration, something that I might work towards, I think it'll make it more of a collaborative effort. I think there will be more kind of discussion pieces, so it'll be similar to the blog in the fact that I'll be referencing video games and music and popular culture, but I will be doing it with someone else, and we will be discussing, you know, different things about popular culture. So, if you have any other questions for me, if you have any other suggestions, leave them in the comments, and I will address them in next week's video. Anyways, have a good weekend. We'll see you next time.